Pleasure to be here. We were in Nebraska before we came here, and they had about 2 to 3 weeks of rain before we got there. So the corn crop and the bean crop and whatever else they grow in Nebraska was about 3 weeks behind in the harvesting. And the whole week we were there, I told them they were going to have the Florida sunshine, and that's what they had, and they made great progress in it. So I kept telling them, now don't get used to it. You're going to return to your normal Nebraska weather because I'm taking it to Maine. We got some Florida sun. So thus far, I've been to New Hampshire, Montana, Kansas, Nebraska, now Maine, and no snow, no moose. It's all figments of somebody's imagination. I keep getting pictures of moose and postcards with moose. I got shirts now that have moose on them, but no moose. No moose. I believe you do not exist. I've even got email. People have been emailing me. There's a moose somewhere in the U.S. that went into somebody's lawn and had a baby. They emailed me pictures of this moose with this baby there. And said, "Yeah, you all are just, you can etch anything into a picture." Yeah, it's all fake. There is no such thing. So I created what I call the last national commander never saw a moose in his whole year. And so I created the Dave Rabine Moose Skeptics Club. I'm the second member, and now past national president Joanne Cronin said her entire year she never saw a moose, so she's the third member. So it's going to be the next thing I do when I get to wear the blue cap.
I've seen one.
Yeah. When I get to wear the blue cap, I'm going to be soliciting for membership in the Dave Rabine Moose Skeptics Club. All of you that haven't seen a moose, just let me know at the next national convention. And we'll get you all signed up, and we'll go from there. But it's a pleasure to be. I've never been this far north in the U.S. I was stationed in Thurso, Scotland, which is as far north on the mainland of Scotland as you can get. And it's kind of, you can go almost straight across to Scotland from up here. And we had some weather just like this.
Look through the window, you'll see Canada.
Why would I want to do that?
Our commander lives there.
He's American. He still lives there.
I saw the border crossing there. They didn't seem to be overmanned, so I guess they let you in and out pretty easy up here.
Hey, check your quiet.
I have my passport with me. The Far East trip is coming up. I don't have it on me. It's in my briefcase. But
you'll have to come in February when they have the sled dog races.
Yeah, he was telling me about the sled dog ring. I guess having your department commander from up here, I've been getting a history of every
He was surprised to hear that you had to put snow down.
Yeah.
Yes, you got to put snow down to have a dog sled race. How long we plow it? How you drove over it. I'm originally from Ohio, so the Florida heat just killed me. I don't like it at all, but I did 3 ships and a staff out of Mayport, and at some point my wife said, "You're not getting me north of Jacksonville." So I live in Jacksonville. 13 years since I retired, and thus far I've not gotten her north of Jacksonville. So somehow I think that's where we're going to end up being for the rest of life here in Jacksonville. But I quite like this kind. I can do without the snow, but I like that temperature change myself. Would you all have anything that you want to talk about? I'll give you my technology spiel because 2 of you have already talked about the importance of computers, and I said, wow, somebody pre-brief you or what? Is there anything you all want to hear about? Any questions that you may have? This is your chance. Yeah, you get to hear me say I don't know directly instead of in an email or something.
No, you're staying at the Caribou. Gotta bring this guy with you though. There's a filling station right there. Go to that filling station, make a right, make another left at the end, make another left, you'll be back, coming back towards the Caribou Motor Inn. If you don't see moose there, we,
Good, we've been everywhere, we haven't seen a thing.
you might see some just going to Madawaska. That's where they grew from. They went to Madawaska.
Can't see a moose on the fallen glory.
We went by two broccoli fields and didn't see any
No,
moose.
not in the main highway.
They don't even.
Well, I know that in New Hampshire, Jack Nyland, the NEC went out with his wife and spent 4 hours trying to find a moose to take a picture of before they never found it. That's just another nail in the coffin. So, since you don't have any questions, you're forcing me to give you my technology spiel. You know, we're always talking membership, and I believe that the Legion Riders was the greatest membership idea that anybody ever had. Their long-term growth of the organization, they do great things. They're up to over 1,000 chapters now in all 50 states and 2 foreign countries. If you just looked at what they do for the Legacy Scholarship every year, they've gotten more and more money to the Legacy Scholarship. This year was over $620,000. They're at $1.8 million in 4 years of doing the Legacy Scholarship run, which is about 40% of what the American Legion has raised for that scholarship program. They bring in new members every year to all 3 branches of the family, because you have to belong to the Legion, the Auxiliary, and the Sons to be a rider. And so that's what I call a program that's in place for the long-term growth of the organization. And I think that we need to get to the point where we put things in place that's for long-term growth, not come in and do something unique for our year that the next guy comes in and changes it all and we get away. We need to put things in place that people can come in and build on. They can bring their own ideas in and do that kind of thing, but we need to have things that have some continuity and do some long-term things, and that's